Hello, good day, learners. Welcome to our English 9 session. And I see napakaaga naman ng mga students natin, no? Hello, Riza, Sean Vincent, Vina. We have a teacher po from DepEd Isabela. Hello po, Ma'am Rochelle Colili. And also Ma'am Annalise, ayan. Paki-indicate din po ano po kung kayo po ay nanonood bilang isang student or teacher. Baka mamaya ay tawagin ko kayo mamaya for recitation na teacher po pala kayo. Ano, thank you very much and welcome to our E2 Live session for English 9. So we are live every Tuesday from 3 to 3:40 p.m. with Tutor Ellie from SDO Camarines Sur. I am your tutor Job from SDO Nueva Vizcaya. And before we start, since medyo bago ang ating Facebook page, may I request everyone na nanonood na ngayon, students and teachers alike, to please share this tutorial session. Ayan, bibilang tayo ng 10 para i-share natin, click natin yung share button so that we can reach some of our students who have not yet liked and followed our new Facebook page. So, ayun, request natin ha. May we share our new, itong live session natin, and we can share our new Facebook page for DepEd E-Tulay. Yan, so that we can reach the students who are in need of help or assistance through our tutorial sessions. Okay. So, this again is our first session for the third quarter and I am excited and I hope na kayo rin ay excited sa ating first lesson for the third quarter. And as you can see, hindi natin kasama ngayon si Sir Tutor Ellie because they have also an event sa kanilang division sa Camarines Sur for today. So you'll be with me, your tutor, Job. And last week, we concluded our second quarter with a fun activity. Ayan, ang title ng activity natin was Memories. O, diba? It was to create a meme or even a TikTok video about your experience or journey with E-Tulay English 9. So let us see yung mga outputs ng ating mga dear learners. We have here one from Vina Garing Navarro. Ayan, sabi niya, me while watching E-Tulay session. Diba? Saya-saya niya. Not until the internet connection slows down. Oo nga naman, no, one of the struggles of our Itulay sessions. But, of course, ayan, we still encourage you to still join us despite yung mga ganitong setbacks. Because if you are having trouble right now loading our live sessions, don't worry because, of course, our sessions are recorded. So you can go back to our sessions in your most convenient time at kung okay na rin ang ating internet connections. Ano? O sige, tingnan pa natin yung isa pang meme from Graymar. Ay, sabi niya, me while watching Itulay. Ayan. So sana all naka-popcorn and soda habang nag-iitulay session. What about from Kyle Brandes? Sabi niya, me every time I try to join the Itulay class and excited pa siya. Pero slow internet connection, remember small issues that need to be passed, and household chores daw. Ayan, siguro yan yung mga mga struggles ng karamihan sa ating mga students. And actually, dito sa sa mga modules natin, our Itulay sessions should not be a hindrance, okay, for you to pass your modules on time. Rather, our Itulay sessions are supplementary, for your modules, for your answering of modules. Hello, Ma'am May. Thank you very much po for joining us. Hello, Jessa, Cabico, Eliza Merel, Francis Catherina Velarde, Faith Eugenio Francisco pala. Okay. Here's another one from Riza. Sabi niya, me while watching Itulay. Anong nangyari? Me, pag-recitation naman daw ito. Me if I know the answer. If I can't remember the answer, ay mahirap yan. Pero of course, then again, di ba? Kaya meron tayong mga ganitong sessions for you to master your competencies. Ayan. Oh, 'di ba? Ito, gustong-gusto ko 'to, no? From Abby Villanueva, Pilapil. Muntik na tayong magkaapelyido, ha? Pilas-Pilas, di ba? Pilapil. Okay, sabi niya dito, watching random videos on social media, no? Watching E-Tulay session. Yan. Very nice, very nice. Here's another one from Litzfeld Balberan. Ayan, di ba? When problems, stress, and pain arrive, we have E-Tulay sessions. Wow, nakaka-flatter naman. Thank you, Litzfeld, for this. Another from Janelle Paul Light. Reading, ano yan? Reading Wattpad. Sabi niya, and watching E-Tulay session. Oh, thank you, thank you. Ako, medyo marami-rami pa to ah. Here's one from Sebastian. Sabi niya, ano sabi niya dito? Answer the module that needs to be submitted and watch E-Tulay session. Nahihirapan pumili? Well, sabi ko nga kanina, no, hindi dapat hindrance, ha? Ito, this E-Tulay session is a supplement for your modules. And, meron tayong video actually. May video pa tayo. Here's a video from Sean Vincent. Wag naman ganun. In-Indian kami pag magtatanong you can stay with us, no, if you don't know the answer, at least nagpa-participate kayo sa class. That's what's important for us. So, di ba? Thank you very much, Sean Vincent, for the effort. Yan. Gemina Glee. Facts, sabi niya dito. E-Tulay sessions can help you have a better future, especially, of course, nowadays na medyo mahirap nga dahil wala tayong face-to-face learning. We have your E-Tulay sessions as substitute for those types of engagements. Here's from Oscar Bornia, dalawa. Oh, totoo ba to? Totoo ba to? Sana totoo, no? Watch E-Tulay session, watch K-drama, sabay. Okay, thank you. And watch E-Tulay session and also watch E-Tulay session but in a red color. Thank you. Si si Crystal, Angela, tatlo ata. I think mas marami pa yung dala-dala niya, no. Pero here's a different format, sabi niya, your Wi-Fi connection pag E-Tulay sessions na, bumabag. Tapos, when we ask a question and then you got the correct answer, well, yes, you should be proud of yourself. Do TikTok all day or watch E-Tulay, sabi niya, from Ermelyn Madawin. And here's, actually, ito yung favorite ko from Ashley Ranke, personal favorite ko, okay? Sabi, me every Tuesday. Ayan, nagka-countdown, 57, 58, 59, E-Tulay English class na. O, di ba? Thank you very much to dear students for your effort. And yes, indeed, we ended our second quarter with a light mood. Diba? We requested memes from you. I'm sorry if I were able to label some memes wrong. Kung meron man hindi nabigyan ng proper credit or kung meron mang hindi nakaabot, no? Napakadami din kasi nang nag-pass ngayong last week. And I hope this week din, no, you would be able to send your outputs also for our session for today. Well, last week, sabi ko nga medyo light yung mood natin. But for our first topic for the third quarter, ayan, meron tayong list of topics here. So you can take a screenshot as your guide. So for the first week, we're going to talk about differentiating biases from prejudices. Medyo warning lang din siguro sa ating mga students. Medyo magiging serious, Medyo magiging serious tayo sa discussion natin because I believe that this topic is a very sensitive topic, at the same time important or vital topic for you as not just as students, no, but of course as a member of your communities, no? So for this lesson, we have the ADM from SDO Navotas and SLMs from SDO Pasig as your references. So our objectives for this session is first to define and differentiate bias and prejudice, recognize that bias and prejudice exist around us, and for you to create a slogan about standing against bias and prejudice. So, dear learners, here's our first activity, and I am going to wait, of course, for your answers dito sa ating comment section. So I am with you in the comment section. Hello, Princess Divine Manipon, still watching. Thank you very much for your support. Meron din tayong teacher also, a teacher again from Isabela. Am I right, teacher? Ay, hindi pala, students pala sila, and their teacher is Ma'am Marnelli Mauricio Faith Eugenio. Okay, so hello, Faith Eugenio Francisco. Hello, hello. Ayan. So for our first task, I am going to show you how many statements are these. I'm going to show you 3 statements. Okay. Now I want you to tell me if each of the following statements is a fair thing to say. Is it okay? Again, is it fair? Okay. Is it a fair thing to say? If not, say that's unfair. Okay. Fair or unfair? Sige, let's try to assess these statements. Here's the first statement. Sabi niya dito, I don't want to be hello, hello. Ayan, pasensya na, medyo nawala tayo. Again, ayan, balik tayo ha. Our first task, tell me if these statements are fair things to say, okay? Yun lang. Is it fair or unfair? Sabihin lang nga natin. Here's the first statement. I don't want to be classmates with a disabled kid. Fair ba yun or unfair? Okay lang ba yun sabihin? Sige, let's wait for your answers sa ating comment section for me to know if you are still with me. Hello po, good afternoon, Estela Siong. Okay, thank you very much, Vina, Queenie, Ermeline, Zaira, Reza. Well, it is quite unfair din naman, di ba, for us to say na, ayun, ayokong maging kaklase siya na disabled. Here's the second statement. Sabi niya dito, we don't want a woman president. Yan lang, yun sabi niya. We don't want a woman president. Diba? Is this fair? Is this a fair thing to say? Hello, watching from Echage West District. Hello, Eliza Miguel Walat. Okay, here's the second statement. We don't want a woman president. Vina says it's unfair. Ayan, Zaira Sugitan, Rochelle Colili, Crystalline Acera, Queenie Angeles, thank you for answering. Yes, indeed, di ba? Napaka-unfair naman sabihin na porke babae, di ba? Ayaw maging president. Yun lang yung reason kung bakit ayaw. What about this third statement? Sabi dito, I don't want to go out with the Ilocanos. They're stingy. Diba? Oh, I am an Ilocano. Stingy. They're stingy. Or ano ba? Madamot. Kuripot. Diba? Is this fair? Ilocanos daw in general, ayaw yung kasama kasi kuripot. Hindi manglilibre. Yes, thank you very much, Ma Florancheta. Yes, these statements are quite unfair, diba, to say. And this is an introduction for our topic for today because we're going to talk about bias and prejudice. So we're going to define them first and differentiate bias from prejudice. So when we say bias, I think that some of you are quite familiar with this, especially yung the community who are fans of K-pop groups. I've heard them say na si ganito yung bias ko, ganyan, 'di ba? May mga gano'n akong naririnig, sa mga kabataan ngayon, 'no? So, do we really know what bias means? O kayo, comment niyo na daw diyan kung sino yung bias ninyo. Sino yung bias ninyong tutor, oh, 'di ba? Sige, abangan ko 'yan. Pero while waiting, sige, let's go back to our lesson. So, bias, here's the definition for bias. So bias is the tendency to lean in a certain direction, either in favor of or against a particular thing or a particular person or an idea, okay, or an event. Okay, so to be biased means you lack a neutral viewpoint. Okay, so you are not neutral on a certain topic. So, somewhere along the line, sabi dito, bias took on a negative connotation. Why? Because bias is a thought, okay, of a person that leans towards an area of life such as politics, okay, our difference of political biases, so, the society, our religion, or even economics. Hello, Ma'am Jovette. Thank you for joining us. Okay? So, pero hinihintay ko sino yung bias nyo sa amin ni joke lang, joke lang. Okay, here are some examples of biases. Here's one. In other Christian sects, the preacher position is only given to males and not females. So that is a bias on gender. Here's another one. Sectarian schools only accept students who share the same religious beliefs, okay? And another, some churches don't accept women who wear pants instead of dresses or skirts during their services. So these are examples of biases, okay? So we're going to see a pattern here as we discuss prejudice. So again, we're going to differentiate bias from prejudice. Excuse me. So here's the definition for prejudice. A prejudice, or it is a preconceived opinion or feeling towards person that is not based on reason or actual experience, okay? This is the feeling, okay, that we have, or that sometimes or most of the time even can be translated into action. What happens when we form prejudice in our minds? There will be discrimination against the person or the group of persons or members of the target group. Okay, there will be discrimination. Now, the process of the prejudice is a process of deciding or judging something with a premature mind, meaning you do not know anything about something yet. You don't know anything about a person yet. You have not met that person. You haven't known him for a long time, and yet you immediately make a judgment. Okay, so that's prejudice. Okay, and take note of this. You make the facts instead of trying to know what is the truth. Okay, so that's prejudice. Making your own facts instead of knowing the real truth. Okay, so there you go. There you have it. Here in the first statement is it's a preconceived opinion. Pre meaning before. Okay, even before knowing something about that person, you immediately create your own opinion. So that is prejudice. Okay, again, I will repeat it. It's making your own facts and not knowing the real truth. That's prejudice. Here are examples of prejudice. Oh, sabi niya dito, I don't want blacks living in my neighborhood. I don't want Jews owning businesses in my town. I don't want a Muslim community center in Lower Manhattan, sabi niya. So, and if you ask the persons who would say these things, if you would ask them why, most of the time they would not be able to give you a logical answer. They just don't want to. Okay, so that's prejudice. They have no apparent reason or no logical reason for their hate. They just hate. Okay, that's prejudice. So let's look at bias and prejudice side by side, and let us see if we were able to understand the difference between bias and prejudice. So, first, bias is an inclination for, okay? It's an inclination for, or you are attracted to it or that person, or you are against a person, an idea, or a thing. While prejudice is a preconceived opinion that is not based on reason or actual experience. Can I see can you please type dun sa comment section natin na no? If it's clear, say clear, sir. Yung difference natin between bias and prejudice. Is it clear, the definition of bias and the definition of prejudice? Again, bias is an inclination for or against, okay? You are for that certain person or idea, or you are against. That's bias. And prejudice is a preconceived opinion. Without knowing anything about it, you immediately formulate an opinion. So that's prejudice. Is that clear? Clear ba? Paki-type nga dyan sa comment section natin. Clear, sir. Kung clear ang definition natin. Okay, hello po. Hello, James Carl Panganiban, Kirsten Vicente, John Albert Tamani. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Zaira, Riza, Vina, Queenie. Thank you very much. Ayan, sige, let's proceed. Here's another difference between bias and prejudice. Now, bias is both a negative and positive attitude. Okay? Negative is you are against. Okay? You are biased against. Positive is you are biased for. Okay? You are in favor of someone or something. Okay? So bias is like is two-way. Okay? You are for or against. Okay? And prejudice is usually negative attitudes only. Okay? Another difference is bias results in unfairness. Okay? On the other hand, prejudice results in discrimination. And bias is an action, while prejudice is the thought. Okay, so when you think that you are already against a person or thing or an idea, that means you are prejudiced. And then when you show this prejudice, okay, when you choose someone over someone else, or you choose something over something else, okay, then you create that action, you make a decision, you act on it. That then is your bias. Okay. So I hope that's clear for everyone. Like what I said, di ba? Sa start ng ating lesson, medyo magiging seryoso ang ating lesson for today because we are talking about something sensitive. And here's your activity. Yan, we are going to look at certain scenarios, okay? So again, these scenarios are taken from the modules, okay? So I hope na walang ma-offend dito, ha? These are but examples only, okay? What we are going to do is for us to identify if what is shown is bias or prejudice. Okay, so just a disclaimer, some of these may be, ayun lang, medyo sensitive nga kako, di ba, on certain topics. And I am not here to cause a debate about, how do you call this, about Soji or about politics or any other topics. I'm here for us to discuss, okay, or for us to be able to fully understand biases and prejudice. Okay, here's the first scenario. Again, please type bias or prejudice. Okay, again, type bias or prejudice. Here's The first scenario. Here we go. Not hiring someone because of their age or gender. Is this a bias or prejudice? Not hiring someone because of their age or gender. For example, um, a certain position, for example, a high position, for example, CEO or COO, and some companies would rather have a man instead of a woman. Okay, I think I remember watching a Netflix series, yung mga companies na ganyan, 'di ba? Sometimes pinapaboran yung mga mas pinapaboran ang lalaki kaysa sa babae. And that is quite a sad truth that happens around us, no? And then what do we call that? Is that bias or prejudice? Here are your answers. Let's see. Janice, Vina, Janelle, pare-pare sila ng sagot. Visitasyon. Riza, Queenie, Zaira, Ashley, Rochelle, Ermeline, Maflor, you answered bias and you are correct. Yes. So this is a type of an example of bias. Now, what do you think? Ano? What do you think about these types of scenarios? Does it happen in your community? Have you experienced being have you experienced being somehow discriminated because of your age or your gender? You know, somehow in my experience, because of my age, because I am still young, sometimes there are times in my life when my opinion is, or my somehow my expertise is somehow belittled because I am still young. Well, there is some truth in there because most of my knowledge are still parang ano ba sasabihin natin, parang theoretical ba, parang yung skills natin minsan kahit na ang dami na nating alam, minsan theoretical. Compared sa mga matatanda, they have more experience. So people would rather have that type of strength dun sa whatever task that they want. But sometimes, yes, they are biased to choose older people because they are more wise instead of younger people, younger employees who are fresh graduate lang. Or sometimes there can be companies who would rather hire young minds than the oldies. For example, in the field of technology, no, sometimes they would prefer the younger ones because they are more adept than the older ones. So that is a form of an example of bias. Here's the second scenario. Assuming a person is gay because of the way he acts. Is this bias or a prejudice? Is this bias or prejudice? Let's see. I'll be waiting for your answers. Good afternoon, Janelle Polite from Ocampo National High School. Hello. Isabella May de la Cruz, listening and learning from Luis Fe Guzman de Mantina National High School. Hello. Oh, hello also to Jane Rose de Castro, Mark Jane Navales. Thank you for joining us. Now, this scenario, assuming a person is gay because of the way he acts, is this bias? Is this bias or prejudice? Let's see your answers. Ayan. And here are your answers. Asa na yun? Vina, Ermeline, thank you. Richelle, Janelle, who else? Do you think tama sila? Eliza, same answer. Asa, okay, Janelle, Eliza, you all have the same answer? And you are correct. This is an example of prejudice, okay? How do you know that a person is gay? just because you notice some mannerisms, diba? You already assume that that person is gay, diba? I think that's quite unfair, diba? And sometimes having this type of thinking would cause you to do things that would make a person feel discriminated on, right? Or it's quite it's also an example of how do you call this, a false representation, diba? Just because medyo malambot gumalaw ganyan, diba, that person is already gay. That's quite, that I think, in my opinion, okay, that is quite um unfair, both for straight and those who really are gay, because diba, how will you know? It's up, parang it's just up to their ano, it's their own how do you call that? Anyway, no, ayan. So it's wrong for us to assume someone's sexuality based on what we look at, about what we see, how we observe them, right? So this is an example of prejudice. And do you think that these types of scenarios happen in your communities? What about in your school? May mga ganitong pangyayari ba kayong na-experience na? Can we see? Meron bang willing willing mag-share? Well, we can continue our sharing later on in our GC, dear students. So if you are not yet part of our GC, for more updates on our activities and our discussions, just type in your comments, type in the comment section that you are not yet included in the GC so that your classmates can add you. So let's proceed to the third scenario. Here's another scenario: discriminating someone with disability. So the first, the first one is the first scenario we talked about age or gender here, and in the second one we talked about sexuality. What about here? This specific scenario, discriminating someone with disability. You immediately discriminate. Hindi ka pwede, or hindi niya kaya to, or something like that. O hindi ka pwede dito, ganyan. Discriminating someone with disability. Thank you very much for your answers, Janice, Roxanne, Zaira, Vina, Richelle. Pare-pares ka ng answers. Riza, Queenie, Regina. Thank you very much. You answered prejudice. You are correct. So this is also another example of prejudice. Okay? And here's the fourth scenario. Here's a fourth scenario: accepting exclusive membership of clubs where certain people are not allowed. For example, joining a club for boys only or girls only. Yan. Or for example, for grade 9 students only. Janice, Regina, Riza, Vina, Zaira, very good. Pare-pares kayo ng sagot ah. Bias, that is right. Okay? So, there are certain people who are not allowed. Diba? Parang ganyan. So, that's bias. Very good. Thank you very much. Sa mga humahabol din na sumagot. Thank you. Thank you. Rosanne, Ashley, Queenie, Ermeline, you are correct. And here's the last scenario: posting negative comments in social media about the economic status of a family. For example, if they are poor, diba? If they are poor, parang magsasabi kayo ng mga statements na, ay, ganito, ganyan, blah, blah, blah. Ay, kasi, ganito siya. Diba? Yung mga ganyang mga gawain. What is that? Is that bias? Or is that prejudice? Posting negative comments or unkind words even in social media about the economic status of a family. Kunwari, may nag-post na ano, na kaklase kayo, nasa isang magandang hotel, and then comment ka na ganyan, "Ay, spoiled kid." Mga ganyan. Tapos o kaya meron kayong nakitang post na what example, for example, nahihirapan sa modules niya, ganyan, or hindi siya nakaka-join ng Ituloy sessions. So, sasabihin ng isang tao na ganyan, ay type ng unkind words. Ewan ko na, kayo na mag-isip ng mga yun. Okay, what is that? Is it a prejudice or bias? Ayan, I see your answers. Majority said prejudice. That is correct. Okay? So, yung action na immediately hindi mo naman kilala yung tao bakit ka magsasabi ng mga ano, dahil lang nakita mo na they are poor or they are rich, you immediately judge the person by saying unkind words. So that is an example of prejudice. Very good. I can see that you were able to answer all, or if not all, most of our questions correctly. So eto lang, you can screenshot this again as your reference on the difference between bias and prejudice. And I think you were able to understand the difference because you were able to differentiate or to identify from the 5 scenarios if those are biases or prejudices. Okay. So at this time, I want you to reflect on bias and prejudice, okay? On biases and prejudice that exist in our community today. So I gave you examples, if you can remember, certain scenarios involving someone's age, someone's gender, someone's sexuality, someone's status, economic status, and so on and so forth. Now, do you think, just a yes or no question, do you think that there is bias and prejudice that exists in your community, wherever you are? For example, in your home, in your schools, in your group of friends, meron bang bias and prejudice? Just say yes kung meron. And no kung confident naman kayo na wala. No? Because I want you to take this time to really reflect on what is happening in our world. Ang dami nagsabing yes. Meron kayang magno-no? Yan, honestly, no? Kung meron man mag-no, tingnan natin. Yan, yes. Yes po, ayan. Yeah, so I see that most of you answered yes. And that is quite a saddening truth that it really does exist in our communities wherever we are. And I understand that we are all from different parts of the world even, no? And in reality, all of us humans have biases. Okay? Lahat tayo may bias. Okay? But then, if we immediately formulate a judgment based on these without knowing the truth, diba? I think that there is something wrong already. So we must really be open-minded. Let us all be sensitive to one another, okay? And, well, just be a decent human being. No? Do not immediately conclude or make generalizations, right? Yun doon na papasok yung yung sa prejudice, right? Now, we must do our best, even though sabi ko nga, all of us humans have biases, meron tayong bias. However, we must do our best to make our communities a better place for every one of us. Okay? So, how do we do that? Let us try to be more understanding of others. Okay, so let me give you just an example of this. Okay, so ako kasi, I can say that I am blessed enough for growing up in an environment where we, as kids even, we were already taught, okay, to, well, love others as we love ourselves. Yun yung parang talagang naging mantra na tinuro sa amin. And I can honestly say that nakatulong talaga yung upbringing ko for me to exercise this in our everyday lives. And I understand also that this may not be applicable for everyone kasi medyo mahirap, but trying to put yourselves on others' shoes, no, is the best way for us to exercise standing against, okay, standing against bias and prejudices. So, dear students, try to be more understanding with others. So, yun yung yun yung gusto kong message natin for today. And as we start this third quarter, I just want you to, aside of course from our English lessons, I want you to also um reflect on these lessons. Okay, so actually, our lesson on bias and prejudice is we're going to talk later on. Okay, if let me try to show it on the screen again. Ayan, eto. Related siya sa inyong mga reading tasks later on, or viewing tasks and listening tasks yung topic natin. But mind you, our lessons are not just for academic purposes, but we want you, okay, dear learners and the youth of this generation, to be whole. Okay? Hindi lang yung matatalino lang or excellent lang sa school, kundi become decent human beings. Okay? So that's what we want you to become. And for today, just for this week, no? Let's make it a point. Be more understanding of others as we are exposed to different biases and prejudices, as we recognize these are existent. Okay, let us know how to respond, okay, by being more understanding of others. Okay, okay ba yon? Thumbs up nga dyan kung nakuha ninyo yung message na gusto kong ibigay sa inyo. And if you are willing, ayan, make it a point this week. Kahit this week, start lang natin. Be more understanding of others. Sige nga, thumbs up nga tayo dyan. Oh, hello. I noticed meron po tayong nag-chat from our YouTube channel, EJM. Hello po, hello po. Just to inform you also now that we are not just live from our DepEd E2 Live Facebook page, but also in our YouTube channel. Thank you very much for your responses, Vina, Mikhaila, Riza, Rochelle, Christelle. Yes. Thank you very much for your response. Aasahan ko yan. Hindi man natin ma-check yung ganong output, yung maging mas understanding kayo sa iba. Pero I trust you, dear learners, to really treasure or nourish that value of understanding. Okay. So for your assignment, for your additional activities, what I want you to do, so for next week, ayan, is for us to make a slogan. Okay, so let's create a slogan about standing against bias and prejudice. Okay, so simple lang, okay? Let's make it simple. Since it's the start of our session for the third quarter, I want you to make a slogan, okay? Pwede kayo maglagay dyan ng saying or quote or anything on your stand against bias and prejudice. Diba? Napag-usapan natin kanina dahil hindi dapat. Diba? Na unfair yung mga ganyang bagay. So what should we do about it? So that's what I seek to see from your outputs for next week. So let's go back to our objectives as we end our lesson. Were we able to define and differentiate bias and prejudice? Well, from your answers kanina, I think that was almost perfect, diba? I guess, yes, we did define and differentiate bias and prejudice. Recognize that bias and prejudice exist around us. You gave me a thumbs up kanina and you said yes, diba? And for your last objective is to create a slogan about standing against bias and prejudice. Thank you very much for listening to our lesson. So we need your feedback. Here's our link, and we will send these links sa ating GC later on for your feedback and exit assessment. Okay? So, dear learners, thank you very much for joining us. This has been English 9, third quarter na tayo, no? First week. Our topic is differentiating biases from prejudices. So together with Tutor Ellie from SDO Camarines Sur, I am your tutor Job from SDO Nueva Vizcaya. And please support also our Itulay tutors for English Junior High School teachers. Ayan, ito po ang aming updated banner. So we are live every Tuesday from 1:40 to 4:20 p.m. That's from grade 7 to grade 10. Thank you very much. Have a great day. See you again next week. And I hope to see your outputs in our GC. Thank you very much. God bless. Stay safe.